They say New York is the city of second chances, but for me it became the city of last chances, the place where I learned that love can be the perfect disguise for betrayal. I still remember the first time Sophia called me her American dream. She'd laugh, run her fingers through my hair, and whisper, "Promise you'll never leave me, Ethan." I believed her. I believed every word, every kiss, every late-night promise. But the night I found her secret phone, hidden in the lining of her suitcase, buzzing with messages from a man named Marco, my world split in two. I wanted to confront her, to scream, to demand the truth. But instead, I pressed record. Because if she was going to use me for a green card, I was going to make sure the whole world heard her confess it. Our marriage started with fireworks, literally. Sophia loved the city lights, the rooftop parties, the feeling that anything was possible in New York. I was the quiet one, the safe guy, the one who always paid the bill and remembered her coffee order. She'd come home late, heels in hand, perfume trailing behind her. I'd ask, "Did you have fun tonight?" She'd smile. "Of course, Ethan. You should come out with me sometime. Live a little." But I was never really part of her world. Her friends were models, influencers, people who spoke in hashtags, and lived for the next viral post. One night, I tried to fit in. She dragged me to a rooftop party in Soho, all neon lights and loud music. Her friend Lila leaned in, grinning. "So, Ethan, how does it feel to be married to a star?" I laughed. "I'm just trying to keep up." Sophia squeezed my hand, but her eyes were already scanning the room for someone more interesting. Later, as we walked home, I asked, "Do you ever miss home? Your family?" She shrugged. "Sometimes. But this is my home now, with you." I wanted to believe her, but the cracks were there. She never wanted to meet my parents. She never posted about me, only about New York, her new life, her big dreams. Mark, my best friend, saw it, too. He pulled me aside one afternoon, voice low. "Ethan, you sure about her? She's always somewhere else." I tried to laugh it off. "She's just ambitious. That's why I love her." But even I could hear the doubt in my voice. The first time she mentioned Marco, it was casual. "He's just a friend from back home," she said, scrolling through her phone. But the way she smiled at her screen told a different story, and when I asked, "What are you two talking about?" she just said, "Nothing you'd understand." I told myself I was overthinking, but deep down, I knew something was wrong. The night I found her secret phone, everything changed. It was almost midnight. Sophia was in the shower humming a Spanish pop song. I was looking for my headphones in her suitcase when I felt something hard in the lining. A phone, old, cracked, but still buzzing with notifications. I hesitated, then unlocked it. The passcode was her birthday. The first message I saw was from Marco. "Marco, just a few more months, mi amor. Then we'll be together. Sophia." "He suspects nothing. I'll get the green card, then I'm gone." My hands shook. I scrolled through photos, her and Marco, arms around each other, laughing in hotel rooms. Voice notes, too. I played one, her voice low and urgent. "I can't stand pretending anymore, but I have to, just a little longer." I took photos of everything, heart pounding. When she came out, I was sitting at the table, the phone hidden in my pocket. She smiled, wrapped in a towel. "Why are you up so late?" I forced a smile. "Couldn't sleep, thinking about us." She kissed my cheek, but her eyes darted to her suitcase. That week, I started gathering evidence. I recorded our conversations, saved her emails, even followed her once, watching her meet Marco in a hotel lobby, laughing like I never made her laugh. I met with a lawyer, Ms. Green, who listened to everything. "You have a case, Ethan, but you need more. If this goes public, she'll play the victim. We need her to admit it herself." I set a trap. I told Sophia I'd lost my job, that we might have to move back to Ohio. She panicked. "No, I can't leave New York. My career is here. Your job isn't everything, Ethan. I watched her spiral, texting Marco more, making late-night calls in Spanish. One night, I left a voice recorder in the living room. She called her cousin, desperate. If he leaves, I'm stuck. I need this green card. Marco says I should just divorce him after, but what if Ethan finds out? I had what I needed, but I wanted her to confess. To me, to everyone. I invited her to dinner, acting like nothing was wrong. She dressed up, all smiles, thinking I was finally over my mood. Halfway through the meal, I pulled out my phone and hit record. "Sophia, do you love me?" I asked, my voice steady. She blinked, caught off guard. "Of course I do. Why would you ask that?" I leaned in. "Then why are you planning to leave me after you get your green card?" Her face went pale. "What are you talking about?" I slid the photos across the table. Her messages with Marco, the hotel receipts, the recordings. She stared at them, her hands shaking. "You went through my stuff? You're crazy!" I kept my voice calm. "I know everything, Sophia. And tomorrow, so will everyone else." She tried to grab the phone, but I pulled it back. "You can confess now, or I'll take this to immigration, to the press, to everyone." She broke down, sobbing. "Fine. Yes, I used you. I needed a way to stay. Marco was always the plan. Are you happy now?" I pressed stop, my heart pounding. Not happy, but finally free. The next morning, I met with Ms. Green in her office, the city buzzing outside the window. She listened to the recording, her eyes narrowing as Sophia's voice played back, her confession, her plan, her betrayal. "This is it, Ethan. This is what we needed." I nodded, feeling a strange mix of relief and dread. "What happens now?" She leaned forward, her voice calm but electric. "We go public. We file with immigration. And I have a contact at Channel 7. This story will be everywhere." I hesitated. "Will it ruin her?" Ms. Green looked at me, steady. "She made her choices. Now she faces the consequences." That night, the story broke. Brooklyn man exposes green card marriage scam, wife's confession caught on tape. My phone exploded. Calls from friends, messages from strangers, even a text from my mom. "Are you okay? I'm so proud of you for standing up for yourself." Sophia's Instagram went dark. Her followers turned on her. Marco's name trended for all the wrong reasons. The next day, I was called to testify at an immigration hearing. Sophia was there, eyes red, her lawyer whispering furiously in her ear. The judge listened to the recording, the evidence, the timeline. Sophia tried to speak, her voice trembling. "He's lying. He set me up. I loved him." The judge cut her off. "Ms. Alvarez, your own words are clear. This marriage was a fraud. Your visa is revoked, and you are subject to removal proceedings." She broke down, sobbing, reaching for me as if I could save her. I stood, my voice steady for the first time in months. "I hope you find what you're looking for, Sophia, but you won't find it by using people." She looked at me, broken, as the officers led her away. Outside, reporters crowded around me. Ava Chen, the Channel 7 reporter, shoved a mic in my face. "Ethan, what do you want people to know?" I took a deep breath, the city lights blurring behind her. "Don't ignore the red flags. Don't let love blind you to the truth. And never let anyone use your kindness as a weakness." The cameras flashed, the world watching, and for the first time, I felt truly seen. The days after the hearing felt like stepping into sunlight after months underground. I walked the city with a new sense of freedom, no longer checking my phone for Sophia's messages, no longer waiting for the next lie. Mark called the night after the news broke. "Dude, you're all over TV. You're like a hero or something." I laughed, shaking my head. "I don't feel like a hero. I just feel lighter." He paused, then said, "You did what most people can't. You stood up for yourself. That's something." I started going out again. Dinners with friends, long walks in Central Park, even a few awkward first dates. But I was different now. I listened more. I trusted my gut. I didn't ignore the little things. One afternoon, I ran into Lila at a coffee shop. She smiled, a little sad. "I'm sorry for everything, Ethan. I should have warned you sooner." I shrugged. We all want to believe the best in people. I don't blame you. She nodded. Sophia's gone. She's back with her family. She lost everything, but maybe she'll finally figure out who she is. I wished her well, truly. A few weeks later, I got a letter in the mail. No return address, just my name in Sophia's handwriting. Ethan, I'm sorry. I was lost, and I used you. I hope you find someone who loves you for you. Thank you for giving me a chance, even if I didn't deserve it. Sophia. I folded the letter, feeling a strange peace. That night, I sat on my balcony, the city lights stretching out forever. I thought about everything I'd lost and everything I'd gained. I recorded a message for myself, a promise. Next time, I'll listen to my heart. I'll trust my instincts, and I'll never let anyone make me feel small again. So, to anyone who's ever been used, doubted, or betrayed, remember, you are stronger than you think. And sometimes the best revenge is simply moving on. If you could tell your past self one thing, what would it be?